It is one of the Quad City's most heartwarming and impactful events, the annual Royal Ball Run for Autism. This annual celebration brings together runners, walkers, families, and community members to raise awareness and critical funding for autism resources right here in our area. Joining us today are two very special guests, Jen Hartman, founder of the Royal Ball Run, and Christopher Shropshire, who holds the honor of being a Royal Ball Run king. That is amazing. Yes, take a bow, absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll get to that in just a minute, but Jen, 14 years
14.
This has been going on. Talk a little bit about, take us back and what inspired you to create this in the first place.
Sure. So I have a daughter who's autistic. She was around 7 or 8 when I realized here in the Quad Cities it was really challenging to find out where to go for resources.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of awareness at the time, and we decided to hold a run, a 5K race.
Yeah.
And it has grown into what has really become a celebration of the autism community.
Yeah.
We have a whole weekend of events with a carnival, and the next day the 5K and a walk.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been really heartwarming, as you said, to be part of this community that's so supportive.
Yeah.
And really wants to celebrate their family members or friends who are on the spectrum.
Absolutely. We need to celebrate more, I think. This is all about fundraising as well. It's about fun and fundraising. Talk a little bit about where that critical funding does go.
Sure. So over the past 14 years, we've raised and invested over $400,000 in the local community, primarily autism services and support. We also have our own resource guide that's online where family and friends or even autistic individuals can find autistic resources here in the Quad Cities.
Okay.
So 100% of all entries into our 5K go right back into autism services.
That is
right
great.
Here in the Quad Cities.
You don't see that a lot, so that's amazing. So again, Christopher, congratulations.
Thank you.
On being crowned. What did that feel like when you were named?
Oh, it was, as I've said in one of my blog posts, over the moon.
Over the moon. That is
Yes.
awesome. That is really cool. Okay, so how have you participated in this event often, like year after year?
Every year.
Every year.
This will be my 12th Royal Ball Run.
Wow, almost from the very beginning. That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's great.
And it's okay if I tell you about during my run.
Yes, I would love to hear that.
So when I start off the race, I would be at the front.
Okay.
And when the race begins, I normally run as fast as I possibly can for about a minute and then settle back in just to give myself enough space ahead of so many
Competitors. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're very good. I hear you're a very good runner.
It's my thing.
It's your thing.
It's kind of my thing.
It's kind of your thing. And he's giving us the tips and tricks, folks, here today. This is what you do. You get out ahead. You get a good lead on these other people. That's amazing. And we talked about the 5K and where the proceeds go, Jen, but there's that carnival aspect as well, which is Friday night. That's a lot of fun, and that's really family friendly.
Yeah, so that is a Royal Ball themed event where we have a fun run, we have games, we have bounce houses, we have food, we have auctions, we have raffle. It usually ends with a dance with all the princes and princesses that were on the screen earlier. Lots of kids like to come in costume and see their favorite princess or prince. So it really is a magical night.
That is very, very cool. Well, Christopher, do you have like maybe a favorite memory aside from being crowned at the Royal Ball Run or possibly the carnival from over the years?
It was about a decade ago.
Okay.
When I got up early in the morning and got ready. My parents went over to Milan at the Hy-Vee store. And I was, you're not going to believe this, I was in the restroom when the race started, and I was like, oh.
Oh, bleep.
There was so much energy rushing through my body that I had to get to the starting line, and then just go after it.
Yeah.
with everything I have.
And so you still participated in that race.
Correct.
That is actually an incredible memory, Christopher. So we don't want anybody to miss this exciting weekend celebrating the Royal Ball Run for Autism. Carnival Fun begins on Friday, June 20th at the Camden Center. Big race day is Saturday morning again. And you can find all registration details and more by visiting royalballrun.com. Very easy. Jen and Christopher, what a pleasure. Thank you so much.
So
Thank
good to
you
be
for
here.
Yes,
It's my first time.
Well, let's not make it your last, okay?
I hope not.
How about that? We really
Oh my
appreciate
goodness,
it.
I hope not.
Yes.